Hi. For today, you're just going to flip that over, and I'm going to time you, and after a minute,
I stop. Okay.
and we'll just see how far you got, and then we'll do it again. I'm going to move your back up.
Okay.
Alright, are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, flip over and go.
There are over 1 million kinds or species of animals on our Earth. With that many species of animals, it was important for scientists to find some way to group the species in order to tell them apart. After studying many different ways, scientists decided to use bones as the first big way to group animals. If an animal has a bone inside its body, including a backbone, it belongs in the group called vertebrates. If an animal has no bones inside its body and does not have a backbone, it belongs to the group called invertebrates. If you think about animals and whether or not a particular animal has them, you will always know whether an animal is a vertebrate or an invertebrate. For example, the bear, the cow, and the alligator are the vertebrates because their bones are inside their body. They also have a backbone. On the other hand, the jellyfish, the fly, and the earthworm are all invertebrates because they have no bones inside their bodies and no backbone. There are many more invertebrates than vertebrates on our Earth. After scientists decided on these two main groups for classifying animals, they then made other decisions.
Stop. So where were you at?
Decisions.
Decisions. Scientists decided that was it.
Yeah, that
That one? Okay. So for this paragraph, in the 1 minute you got, you said species, just so I know you know how to say that word, right? Do you know how to say it, or do you think that?
Species?
Species, yeah.
Isn't it species?
Yeah. So maybe it's because I have a Texas accent, right? So species, and then ways. I just want you to practice saying that.
Ways.
Ways, and just make sure you're enunciating, like more than I ever do in class.
Ways?
Not ways, but like when you say it, just go away.
Wait. S?
Yeah.
Wait. S?
No, not like that. No.
Wait.
Okay, so ways, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, say that again.
Wait.
Yeah. And backbone.
Backbone?
Yeah. So I think when you were going through this and you were going faster, that was the word that you were having trouble saying. For this word, it's called vertebrae.
Vertebrate? Wait, what?
Vertebrae.
Vertebrae?
Yeah. So you see that T at the end? It's silent.
Okay.
So if that's vertebrae, what do you think this one is?
Invertebrate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this one you just said the worm a little bit different, so try to say it.
Earthworm?
So I think it's just when you were speeding through it.
Earthworm.
Earthworm. Alright, so I'm going to mark down your total words per minute. So in 1 minute, you missed 8 words, and then we had 92, 3. So you were at 190 words per minute, which is really good, and that is really a high score for your level. Okay, so let's try it again, making sure that we're getting...
Species and ways. Vertebrate?
Okay, so how about we say these a couple times?
Species. You said species, right? Not
Species.
Okay, species, ways, backbone, vertebrae, and invertebrate, and not backbone.
Oh, no, you have backbone, right?
Vertebrae?
Yeah. So,
Vertebrae?
you're still saying the B. So, brae.
Vertebrae?
You're saying vert with a B. So I want you to say it with a B. So,
Vertebrae?
yeah. So like violin.
Okay.
Okay, so try it again.
Vertebrae, invertebrate?
Yeah.
Okay. Vertebrae?
Yeah.
And this is just bones, right?
Yeah.
With their bones? Okay.
So this one means that they have a bone, they have a spine, and this one, what does "and" mean? Remember that prefix that we have?
None. It doesn't.
Yeah. So like anaerobic, right?
Yeah.
Means no oxygen, so you're going to get that right on your quiz, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I studied, actually.
I know, you were teaching everyone else yesterday. Alright, so are we good on these words? Let's try it again.
Okay. Probably didn't get that word.
Alright, are you ready to go?
Beginning?
Yep, from the beginning.
Okay.
Go.
There are over 1 million kinds or species of animals on our Earth. With that many species of animals, it was important for scientists to find some way to group the species in order to tell them apart. After studying many different ways, scientists decided to use bones as the first way to group animals. If an animal has bones inside its body, including a backbone, it belongs to a group called vertebrates. If an animal has no bones inside its body and does not have a backbone, it belongs to the group called invertebrates. If you think about bones or whether or not a particular animal has them, you will always know whether an animal is a vertebrate or an invertebrate. For example, the bear, the cow, and the alligator are vertebrates because their bones are inside their bodies. They also have a backbone. On the other hand, the jellyfish, the fly, and the earthworm are all invertebrates because they have no bones inside their bodies and no backbone. There are many more invertebrates than vertebrates on our Earth. After scientists decided on these two main groups for classifying animals, they then made other decisions. They looked at each group separately. They then further divided the two big groups into smaller groups by looking at other differences. For example, one group of vertebrates was called...
Stop. So we're called... Alright, whoa, you got way more words that time.
But I missed,
You missed,
separately.
yep, so I wrote that one down. So that was the only word you missed, though. So you did way better this time. So let's see, we got to 225, 26, 27, 28, so 27.
Okay.
So we had 227 words per minute. That's like your best time by a lot out of those two. Like, you just improved.
I always did time reading for some reason.
You always did them?
When I was learning English, they made us read as fast as we could.
So this is the same thing.
Yeah.
And so, like, all you're doing is reading, and by practicing, so remember how we said, like, malleable intelligence? Do you remember that way long ago?
Like, if people were born smarter or if they were made smarter.
And what was the number one indicator?
That they were born smarter. No, that they were made smarter by reading. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. That they were made reading by... No, they were made smarter by reading.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What was that called? Malleable?
Yeah, it's malleable. Right? Do you know, like, what a hammer can do? Yeah, like, malleable means that, like, a hammer can hit it and change its shape.
Okay.
So if you hit yourself with a book, no,
You can't really change your... You can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
So when you practice, do you think that if you practice biology more, like, the more you practice, do you think if you get study for this quiz, that all you would do okay?
Not really.
No, but if you study, like, you got it. Like, you were teaching other people how to do it yesterday.
Yeah. I think for me, it's just me having to understand it, like, take time. Because you should see my world history scores. I had, like, a 63 point something
And now
test
you
average. Now it's getting higher. It's weird.
Good. So you have AP World History, right?
Yeah.
So, flashcards.
Flashcards. I know, I have tons.
With 5 W's on them.
But, oh yeah, who, what, when, where, why, and how.
If you do that for every single history vocabulary you have, I promise your grades will go skyrocket. Because that's what you do in
I use
college.
that for journalism too.
Yeah.
For English.
Anything that has, like, history is the most effective.
Miss, can I take AP Biology next year, or do I have to take Chem first?
I think you have to take chemistry first because it's a lab. Because AP Biology labs, like, they are, like, very, like, strict. Like, you've got to, know how to do them. So I think they want you to have chemistry first so you don't make any explosions
I'm going to
downstairs.
take anatomy then.
Anatomy is tough.
I know it's tough.
But Miss McNeil's a really good teacher, and she, like, knows her stuff. So she, like, did anatomy a lot in college, and her professor
You
was
went to school with her?
No.
Oh.
She went to UCLA. Boo.
She went there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, wait, did you ever finish your application?
Huh? Oh, no.
You needed to finish that.
When is it due? I need, like,
It's due in January.
a website thing.
You need a planner.
Oh, yeah, I do need a planner.